Hi, Ezekiel. This is Scott Davis. You had sent me an email saying that you had a problem with this was number 10. At least when I clicked on it, these are the numbers that I popped up on your homework, so hopefully this matches the one that you're, at least the numbers and everything, I think it's the right type of problem. Just want to make sure hopefully the numbers match up, but if not, it's going to be very, very similar. So the idea is that they have a table, they're giving you an x value, and they're wanting to know what f of x is, which basically means what's the y value. Anytime they ever ask that, and you're going to hear that and see that throughout most math classes, it really just means plug it in. So you're going to take that value and substitute it in for x. Okay, so that means you're going to have 1/2. So the math looks like this. So you're plugging in -34 thirds. All right, so this is just telling you what your x is being replaced with. That means that x also gets replaced with it. So in the parentheses, you're going to have the -34 thirds. And then plus 6. Okay. So now your world of fractions are kicking in. So first thing you have is order of operations. So we got to take care of the multiplication, and then we're going to have to add this 6 to it. So the first thing is, let's multiply our fractions. And when you multiply fractions, it's just top times top, bottom times bottom. So these two multiplied together get you a -34, and then over 6 plus 6. Okay, so the next part of this is you want to simplify this fraction. 2 goes into both of them, so that'll make that a -17 thirds. And then you're going to have to add 6 to it. So I'm going to start by kind of making this, in order to put this together, we're going to need an improper fraction. And in order to add fractions or subtract fractions, it's always more strict than multiplying. Multiplying, you just multiply straight across and then worry about simplifying. But adding and subtracting, you have to have a common denominator. So you're going to need this denominator to be the same as this denominator. So this 1, I can multiply it by a 3, but in doing so, I need to keep everything consistent, so I'm going to multiply the top by a 3. So this is going to get us an 18 thirds, which is the same thing as 6/1. Okay, so now this allows us to put this fraction together with us having a 3 in the denominator. Our denominator stays as 3 because it's all about how many thirds you have. And so now you just add your tops together. So that makes 1. So then at the end of this, kind of the fancy way of writing it is when you plugged in -34 thirds, you got out 1/3. So on your table, it looked like this. So you were plugging in -34 thirds, and you got out 1/3. So this is known as your input. This is what you plugged in, and then this is your output after you do this math to it. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Also, just a real quick, here's what we're missing here a little bit. That, let's see if I can do this. There we go. So we missed a quiz. I'm going to open this back up until Sunday. We have some homeworks that are due on Monday. And then, yeah, next Wednesday we already have a test. So please let me know what other things you need for some help. So just double check on the due dates, cross things off as you go. And then Wednesday's kind of the big one. And then there is a reasoning skill that I'm going to attach again and send an email out probably on Sunday just to kind of refresh everybody's memory of what's going on. And remember, our summer school class is half the time as a normal semester, so that kind of means that things are going twice the speed. That's just kind of the nature of what a summer school class is going to be like. So let me know, but I'll definitely open this one back up and have this due on Sunday. We missed that from Wednesday. Let me know however else I can help.